Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? So, I just wanted to share just some reflection on just this past show, and then this next show that I'm doing in December, which was totally unexpected. But I will explain why I decided to do it, while my coach is also deciding to get me through this prep. But After this first show, so I got started at the end of March, let's say beginning of April, right? I started working with Coach Mark at the end of March, but we didn't really lock into a plan until April. But I will say this, it was great that I decided to invest in a coach. I think a lot of times, especially if you're in the fitness industry already, you feel like you know it all. And yes, I could have taught myself and prepped my own self and did whatever plan, but it's nothing better than having someone hold you accountable, right? Someone to report to. And I will say Coach Mark is a great coach. Um, couldn't be more grateful. I mean, he made sure to communicate with me. He got me through the last 5 months, responded, did everything he could to make sure I succeeded. And I did really well. Like, I didn't really know what to expect. And I always like to have that mindset of like not necessarily having expectations of how the show will go, but just doing the work that I needed to do. Right. So the training was pretty straightforward. I had to report to him my food, making sure that everything was dialed in, and checking in with him every week, sending photos, getting feedback, just making sure everything was good. I mean, can't really complain, right? At all. So super grateful how that experience went. So like, if you were looking to get in the prep and body build, hire a coach. Not saying it's not possible, but it just saves time, saves the energy to just think about certain things and just execute. But once the show was over, pretty much I decided to just not follow my nutrition plan. And from that, it's about almost a month later. Been traveling, got to see a good friend of mine and got to travel with my business partner on a cruise. And I will say I didn't really follow and wasn't really strict on what I was eating. I just kind of ate whatever I wanted to eat. And now that I have this show coming up, I think the main thing for me made me realize that just being disciplined and having something to work towards is what made me want to do this show in December. We're about 12 weeks out. I told my coach, Mark, I was like, yo, listen, like, I bullshitted this past September. I want to do another show in December. Again, no expectations, but just being on a plan. And I know I wanted to do something next year, 2026, towards like the spring and summer. But I'm like, yo, like, let me get through this next show and finish the year strong. Like, I'm also about to have a baby. I really wanted to do one more with my wife before the baby comes, and whatever happens, happens, right? But knowing that I have an opportunity to dial in one more time before this next chapter of my life. And during the holiday season, you know, it's going to be a challenge already, but I know that's where I'm going to grow the most, because holiday season and around this time, you know, people tend to just slack off and use this season as an excuse to bulk, where I'm like, yo, like, if I can dial in even more, I will be traveling. We'll be doing different things, nothing different, right? But I have a goal in mind that's going to keep me disciplined, that's going to keep me on track. And so, yeah, tomorrow will be, I think, pretty sure 12 weeks. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to sharing it. But that's kind of just what I want to share, what's on my mind, why I'm doing this 12 weeks, why am I prepping for this next show, and I have 12 weeks. But, you know, I've been getting people ask me about stuff. But other than that, you know, I just do my best to just post updates, post just how the journey's going. I posted a short of just like where I'm at right now, and I'll post it again every week of just my physical progress. And And yeah, man, other than that, you guys got any questions, leave a comment. I'll put my Instagram in the description. Shoot me a follow. Feel free to connect with me on there. But like, subscribe, and just keep showing love, man. But I just appreciate y'all for just following the journey.